What's up, ladies? Welcome to Her Beauty Undefined. I'm so excited that you guys have tuned in with me today. I can't believe that February is almost halfway over. Can you guys believe it? It's insane. But I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day and were pampered and spoiled beyond belief. And most of all, Valentine's Day, it's so cliche, but, really being your own self-love, cheerleader, and just loving who you are and embodying and embracing who you are, because that's the most important thing that we can do to start receiving that love, right? Is that we are at that space where we love ourselves first, and then we can be open to receive more of that feeling, that abundance in our life. So today, ladies, before I start talking, I just want to talk a little bit about my masterclass that's coming up February 29th, Love Language of Success. If you ladies have not heard about it yet, it's going to be February 29th, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're not in the time zone that I am, you can always catch it on the replay if you want to, but I would definitely love to have you there live in the training. And this training that I'm going to be doing is going to be amazing, you guys. I wanted to do something special for Valentine's Day and for February, and I just couldn't think of anything better than to teach about the love language of success and what that means to you. And we're going to dive deep in this 1.5-hour session where we're going to talk about topics, including defining what success means to you, implementing success tools such as anchoring tools, NLP. These are NLP tools that we're going to be including to help you harness what success feels like for you. So it might feel like confidence. It might feel like joy. It might feel like enough. It might feel like something completely different to what someone else would feel success means to them. So we're going to dive into that, and also talking about taking responsibility for our things that we have in our life, and really just owning who we are and what success means to us. So it's going to be a fun class, lady, high vibe class. Make sure you guys hop in over to the link in my show notes. I'm going to try to link it in here. Also, you can head over to Instagram. In my bio, there's a link for Love Language for Success. I'm so excited, especially because I think I've mentioned this before, that I am currently undergoing my NLP certification and training, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with the NLP tools. I'm going to go into that a little bit more later. But if you're curious and you want to learn more about it and you want to implement these tools, I promise you will be amazed at the instant shifts that you start seeing in your life. And I know a lot of times we get stuck in a lot of the routine, the same things, and we're not seeing the results we want to see. I get it. I've been there, and I want to help you to reach those goals, reach those dreams that you have. It doesn't even matter what they are. They're yours, right? They're your goals, your dreams, and they mean something to you, and they matter. So I'm excited about this class, this master class. Message me if you have any questions over on Instagram, Jessica Shugart. You can follow me over there, or on Facebook as well. So I am going to be doing a training on Instagram a little bit about the course. So if you want to hop onto that. And I also have a private Facebook community that you guys can also plug in. I already did a training in there, so I would love to have you in that community. Okay, so let's dive in, ladies. Today, I want to talk with you a little bit about a couple things. Well, I want to share with you a little bit about my NLP journey as of now and how it's impacted me. And I'm just really excited about this stuff, you guys, and it just lights me up. And I want to share it with you because I really think that it would be impactful for you as well. So I always learn that you take what works for you, and whatever doesn't work for you, don't take it with you. So I want you to take what you feel, is aligned for you and what feels good to you, and everything else, no worries. So NLP talks basically about, just to give you a little rundown of what NLP is, it's our neurological linguistic programming. Okay, so basically what that means is that we are reprogramming our minds to achieve the goals that we want. Okay, so it's neuro-linguistic programming. And how we see things with our mind is how we see everything in our world. It's how we experience life. It's our state and our being. And then that in turn affects how we act, and it affects how our overall being is, right? And how we reach our goals, what we do to reach our goals, and what we don't do to reach our goals, right? So one of the main things with NLP is that there's no mistakes. You can't make mistakes, okay? They're just teachable moments. These are things that we can learn from, okay? The things that we do in our life, that's not a failure. We're not failures, right? It's just feedback. So with this NLP techniques and tools, basically what we're doing is we're learning how we can make the shifts in our life to manifest and do more of what we want. Isn't that amazing, right? How we can just take control that quickly of our mind so that we are able to call in the things that we want. We can change the pictures. We can change the illusions that we see, because these are internal states that have been programmed within us as we were little, right? We have these stories, we have these experiences that we have, and they've created us into who we are, right? And the illusion of who we are and our identity of who we are is so powerful when it comes to living the life that we want. So a couple things that I'm talking about in the love language of success is some tools to help you, like anchoring. And anchoring is a tool where basically you're able to tap into an emotion, a feeling, a state where you have felt a certain way. And always tap into that feeling and that emotion. So it's about going into your mind, finding a picture of what it looks like, and then kind of like programming a certain spot, a trigger onto your body to help you so that when you want to attract that feeling, that memory, that it's going to come right at that moment, okay? So I'm excited to dive deeper into this with you guys in my masterclass. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about that. And for me, some of the transformations that I've seen already, I've implemented a lot of NLP tapping, EFT tapping. And EFT tapping is another way to shift our negative programming, our negative stories, and shift it into a positive goal or a positive light that we want to see ourselves. And I've been implementing that in my morning routine, and it's been so powerful because you just instantly feel a shift in your energy. You feel that shift in your vibration. You feel the shift in how you're acting and who you are becoming. So these tools are so powerful, ladies. I'm just telling you, I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm passionate about it. I wouldn't share things with you guys if it wasn't genuine or I felt results or experienced results in my life. And my goal is to help all you women to really who want to have those tools to help them to live their best life, right? And, these are just different tools. I mean, if it doesn't align with you, that's okay. There's so many different tools that you can use and implement every day to help you to be better. We don't have to stay in that same mindset. We can change the way that we think. We can change our attitude. We can change our perception. We can change how we view ourselves and how we view the world. Okay, so that's basically the main model of NLP, is changing our view and our mindset and our perception, right? And so the other thing I wanted to talk with you guys about is, get a drink of water here. is how, if we could really just start over today, what would you do? If we had that opportunity, to just start over. And I actually did a time technique with my coach this past week, and we talked about some limiting beliefs that I was having, and we did this thing called a time technique, and we actually traveled kind of into my past, into my subconscious mind, and went into memories that I had in the past. And it's so crazy to me because after we did this exercise, I realized that there's a lot of things that I was holding myself back from achieving in my life. And it was because of me. And, I know that there's a purpose and a plan for everything, every lesson that we learn in life, right? I'm definitely a spiritual person, and I believe that. I think that, God, source, the divine has a plan, a purpose for our lives. And yes, we go through these things for reasons, but if I had these tools to help me, I think that I would be a different person. And, if you could think to yourself, if you didn't have these setbacks, if you didn't fail, right? And we know that there's no such thing as failure, but just feedback, right? But what if you didn't have a lack of confidence, right? What if you didn't doubt yourself? What if you didn't hold back when you wanted to share something or do something that you wanted to try but were scared of with fear? You had fear in your heart. And, it just really kind of hit me when I was thinking about this. I was like, yeah, there's been so many things that I could have done differently, right? So I think there's both ways we can look at it. We can look at it as a growing opportunity, and then we can also look at it as an opportunity to help other people that maybe have gone through these things, right? That we can give them wisdom and knowledge to help them go through those things. And we also get courage, we get stronger, we love ourselves, we understand ourselves better, and we really start to dive more into our being and our strengths and all those different things. So today, I just wanted to encourage you to take a moment, think back of what are some things that maybe are holding you back. What are some things that are keeping you from stepping into your greatness and stepping into your power and stepping into the things that you want to do? Because I know for a fact, I know deeper than my heart that so many of you are just feeling like you're not enough, or maybe just you don't have enough to give, or you're doubting yourself. And I want you to know that, those feelings, those emotions, those dreams that you have deep within your heart are there for a reason, for a plan. And, we are the only one that keeps us from reaching those goals. So learn from those things and then move on. We are our worst critic. We are always the ones to say, I failed, and let me just tell you, I've been one of those people for sure that have held myself back so many times for a lot of things. So I'm just speaking from experience, but I just want you to know, that we can start today. You can start, taking steps and just trust this process, because I think a lot of times we are rushing things. And this morning I was feeling that feeling of like, oh my God, I gotta get this done. I gotta get things moving. I gotta get, these goals accomplished. And we just rush and we feel like this rushed energy of like, we're not enough, And I think that's one of the hardest parts at times, is when we rush and not realize that we are exactly where we need to be. I know it's so cliche, but as long as you're taking those steps and giving that momentum and keep going and, not giving up, because if you have big dreams, if you've got goals in your life, it's going to be hard work. It's not going to be just overnight, right? So you have to build that thick skin. You have to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and know that you're being guided, supported, and led in every step, in every way of where you are today. So I love you ladies so much. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Today's only Tuesday, whatever day you tune into this. Just know that you are supported and loved and guided along this journey. And feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, share this podcast if you found value in this. I would so appreciate it if you guys would hop over to iTunes and leave me a 5-star review. The more that you share about this podcast, the more I'm able to help other women and share these incredible tools and share, just so much with you. And also, my other question to you guys is, would you be interested in hearing some guest speakers? Now, typically I do a lot of the podcasts on my own, but I've been thinking about doing some guest speakers. I have a couple ladies in mind that I think you will love. And I just want to give you guys all the resources and help to make this year amazing, because 2020 is going to be insane. So it's your year, ladies. This is your time to create the life you want and stop holding back, stop holding yourself back. And so let me know if you're interested. Any feedback, anything you guys want to would like me to share or touch upon, please message me over on Instagram, and I'll be happy to record something for you. All right, ladies, love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week.